we are going to finish part 2 of Home of the Brave. So this chapter is called Night Talk. That night, I wait far into the darkness for Gunwar to come home. He stumbles a little when he crosses the room, and he carries the bitter smell of smoke. "Where were you?" I ask. "With some friends," he says, and he plops onto the sofa like a sack of grain. "I've been waiting for you," I say. "I wanted to tell you my news. I got a job." Gunwar lifts his head to stare at me. "A job? Doing what?" "Helping a lady take care of her farm. For a while, at least. She's old, and her husband died last year. She can't pay me very much, but I think I'll make enough to buy new dishes for your mother." Gunwar's eyes say I am telling a lie, or maybe a joke. "How did you get a job like that?" I lift my shoulders. "I just went to her door and asked. Her cow didn't look good. Father would never have owned such a sad-looking animal." Gunwar drops his head and covers his eyes with his hand. "Amazing. You just went to her door?" I nod. "I've been here a year and a half," Gunwar sighs. "You've been here, what, a week?" We're quiet for a while. I can hear the cold box humming. I do not want Gunwar to be angry with me. I want him to understand, because he is the only one who can. "I miss the cattle," I say at last. "I miss moving them, watching them graze, the sun so hot on your back, father singing." Gunwar doesn't answer. I think maybe I should not talk of days past with my cousin. I cringe, waiting for the heat of his words. Gunwar rubs his eyes. When he speaks, his voice is sad, not angry. "I always knew what to do," he says. "Morning, they'd graze. Noon, we'd lead them to a stream. Afternoon, we'd head for home. We always had somewhere to go. Not like here, stuck in the apartment or at school." He sighs. It all made sense. Here, nothing makes sense. "Maybe it will," I say. "Maybe if we're patient." I hear the fear and hope fighting in my voice. "We don't belong here, Kek," Gunwar says. "This isn't our country. It never will be." "Lots of people come to America from other countries," I say. "Ms. Hernandez taught us that." Gunwar rolls his eyes. "Poor immigrants, illegal immigrants." "Maybe someday we can go home again," I say. "The war is older than our fathers were. The war is forever," Gunwar replies. He closes his eyes. "Then where do we belong?" I ask. I can see that he's sleepy, but I want Gunwar to tell me this one thing. I wait a long time for Gunwar to reply, but he's asleep, snoring softly. I watch his untroubled face. I cannot seem to get up. Gunwar's words lie in my lap like huge rocks. I am not strong enough to move. I sit and sit, waiting for the sleep my cousin has found, wishing for dreams of our old life, of fine, strong cattle gently complaining like tired children as we guide them safely home. It's the end of part 2.